A hip-hop community has been rocked once again, this time by serious allegations of credit card fraud, as superstar rapper Nicki Minaj revealed multiple unauthorized charges on her American Express card totaling nearly $30,000. These reportedly are accusations posted by Nicki Minaj according to an article on iHeart, The Situation, which came to light in the early hours of Tuesday, October 14th, has exposed what appears to be a complex web of financial exploitation within her inner circle. Now, this is a darn shame. Sometimes it be the people that are closest to you that are robbing you blind, unfortunately. By the way, this video is for entertainment and informational purposes only. Therefore, everything is allegedly. So, anyway, there are very few people you can trust with your money, if anyone. Sadly, this is not unusual. That's how it often turns out. Sometimes the people you trust the most be the ones that do you dirty. According to an article on iHeart Nicki posted in the early hours of Tuesday morning, October 14th, the seasoned rapper revealed that people within her circle made hefty charges to her American Express credit card. She posted the 5 charges, which amount to nearly $30,000, and alleged they were made by at least 4 people who had access to her brand new credit card number. She stated that 3 different people in a span of 2 months charging my Amex without permission. She went on to say, some couldn't even explain how they had the brand new card number. So, according to Minaj's detailed social media posts, at least 3 different individuals made unauthorized charges over a 2 month period. Allegedly. The breach of security is particularly concerning because these perpetrators somehow gained access to her brand new credit card number, with some unable to provide explanations for how they obtained this sensitive information. More troubling still, the rapper disclosed that some of these fraudulent activities had been occurring undetected for years before she finally discovered and took action against the perpetrators. Sounds like somebody was too busy in the studio or out touring and didn't notice that their credit card was being charged for items she didn't approve of or would not have approved had she have known. The scope of the fraud appears more extensive than initially reported. Minaj revealed that one of the perpetrators had been actively tracking her movements using a device connected to their personal phone number, suggesting a sophisticated level of surveillance and exploitation. This tracking element adds a disturbing dimension to what might otherwise have been considered straightforward financial fraud, pointing to a potentially organized criminal enterprise targeting Nicki. Just a darn shame if this is true. As Minaj continued to investigate, she uncovered evidence implicating a 4th person in the scheme, with hints that even more individuals might be involved. Her use of terms like ringleaders and references to RICO, Racketeer Influenced and Corrupt Organizations Act, in her social media posts suggests the possibility that this could be treated as an organized crime case rather than isolated incidents of fraud. Sounds like Nicki is planning to expose some people for alleged racketeering. The rapper's confrontations with the alleged perpetrators yielded what she described as inadequate and nonsensical explanations. She expressed particular frustration with their responses, suggesting that when caught red-handed, they offered implausible justifications for their actions. Minaj also raised concerns about these individuals potentially working with other clients, indicating the fraud might extend beyond her personal case and affect others in the entertainment industry. This is just crazy. But we all know there are some scammers out there. The City Girls told us this before they separated. The timing of these revelations has sparked additional interest due to recent public accusations made by fellow rapper Cardi B. In a notable twist, Cardi B had previously accused Minaj's husband, Kenneth Petty, of using Minaj's American Express card while she was sedated. While no direct connection has been established between these allegations and the current fraud investigation, coincidental timing has added another layer of intrigue to the developing situation. Let's pause and take a look at what was posted and what the Barty gang is saying. A person on X with the handle Female Rap Game post Nicki Minaj is just now finding out about her Amex. But hey, Cardi B clocked that T. LOL. Now this posted 17 hours ago. And now only 8 hours ago, an account called Pop Fusion is posting that US Weekly reports that Nicki Minaj's $20 million house is at risk of being seized over a massive debt owed. Now, I don't think that $30,000 alleged mishandling will cause Nicki's house to be in danger of being seized. $30,000 should be a drop in the bucket for Nicki. There has to be other things going on or other charges that Nicki might not know about for this to happen. And then this person Drew posts 7 hours ago. after everything has gone down, that Ken Barbie vindicated. He told us about the City Girls breakup, and it happened. He told us about Nicki Minaj's debt and posted receipts. Now, US Weekly is confirming her home is at risk, and she is in fact in debt. They go on to say there's a difference between gossip and facts. Catch it. All right, so seems like folks were lurking in the bushes waiting for Nicki Minaj's downfall. Now, it does appear that Nicki has not been watching her money that closely for this to have happened. I think that this is one thing these record labels and people in these artists' inner circle are counting on. We often wonder how artists go from being multimillionaires to being broke. It all has to do with keeping up with your finances. They are so busy writing music, promoting, and doing concerts that they do not have time to watch their bottom line. Probably counting on an account or somebody else in their inner circle, such as their homeboy. Oftentimes, homeboy see all that money coming your way and then see the opportunity to have access, such as Nicki talking about having access to her credit card number, that they cannot resist the temptation. So sad. In other cases, people overspend and keep overspending. Ken Barbie post this. The way that Tasha K is going to end up homeless at this point, Offset and Cardi may not be in the best place, but to believe that he and his mom stole $10 million from her is ridiculous. There was, however, a property move that went wrong, and it was nowhere near $10 million. It's actually less than $1 million, and there's no cash involved. But the constant harassment TK has been doing these past 4 months and thinking it's safe just because you're not saying a name, good luck in court. Again, not them bringing Tasha into this mess. I think Tasha knows to be more careful with her content because of what happened last time in court with her and Cardi B. It is all about semantics. She knows to say allegedly at this point and not to state things for fact. Her intro now even says allegedly. And let me say that this content is also allegedly. Now, you would think he was a barb with a name like Ken Barbie, but this is not the case, as evident by his post. Let's go back to the post where the person says that Cardi clocked this tea. So evidently, Cardi posted that there was potential wrongdoing in Nicki's camp when she and Nicki had the back and forth. They post Nicki original post, where as you can see, she states, 3 different people in a span of 2 months charging my Amex, American Express, without permission. She goes on to say, some couldn't even explain how they had the band new card number. So the question is, who could have gave them the new card number? But anyway, in another post that they show for Cardi B, Cardi says the following. Quiet as kept, the truth is, you've been diagnosed with schizophrenia and bipolar for almost 9 years, and you also on heavy rugs, cocaine, perks, and Xanax Adavia. You don't listen to nobody around you. The only person that has the power is Kenneth Petty. But you know what happens with that MX when you sedated. So, apparently this was posted by Cardi B on October 1st. Talk about intuition, or did she know Nicki's personal business, as she is hinting at? In another post, apparently Cardi B post, Dear Annika Tanya Mirage, so used her government name like they friends, which we know they are not. She says, this my last time responding to you because this past Twitter now. I gotta see you. But first I'ma tell you truth. You said out your own mouth that the little girl in you haven't forgave your mother yet. And that's because your mom used to stay silent when your dad used to touch on you every time he did that crack pipe. I know you experienced a lot of trauma and abuse, but drugs is not going to help you. You need to go to therapy now. I'm going to let you know this today. Your husband is not stopping you from your actions because he lets you do rugs all day to numb you so he can max out your credit card. Yeah, you think I don't know? Them Queens Ninja that you be letting in your house, every time you kick them out, be coming and spilling your tea in the hood. But I'm going to be the realest person too. And the rest of the sentence is cut off. But we get the gist of what Cardi is saying. She's accusing Nicki's husband of using the American Express. But we all know that is probably not considered theft, as this is her husband and he would have access. Nicki for now is not naming names, so right now people are only speculating, and some people appear to be thinking that maybe it was her husband that charged up the card. The case highlights the importance of maintaining strict control over financial information and conducting regular monitoring of accounts, regardless of one's status or wealth level. It also underscores the potential risks of sharing financial access with multiple individuals, even those considered trusted associates. Don't trust nobody with your funds. You should always have a way to go back and justify how your money was spent, even if it's your mama. We have heard of parents taking advantage of their kids. Although if it is your brother, sister, even your mother, question how your money is being spent. People can go a little crazy when they have access to your credit card information. A developing situation raises broader questions about financial security in the entertainment industry and the measures needed to protect artists from exploitation by those in their immediate circle. As the investigation continues, it may lead to increased scrutiny of financial management practices within the industry and potentially spark changes in how celebrities handle their financial security. This is the latest madness that is going on with Nicki Minaj, the queen of rap. That's it for this video. Make sure you like this video, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, and go ahead and subscribe to this YouTube channel. And hit the notification bell so that you will be notified when my next video comes out. And I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.